All right, right. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Give me a half a second to do battle with the screen. Are we in the middle of the screen? I think we are. I think we're good. Are we good? I think we're good. Hello. It's Friday. It feels good to be back. How's everybody this week? What did you get up to since last Friday? Anything exciting? Um, I don't have a lot to talk about today. I'm ready to get going. I've got my all my little cross stitch things ready to go. That's my very first plan for the day. My project is coming along. It's really it even has words on there now. So it really is coming along. It's fun. It's fun. I like to cross stitch. It's one of my favorite craft projects. Crochet used to be my number one favorite, but since we are living in the South now, whoo, having yarn all over you when you're trying to work with it, it gets hot pretty fast, even in the wintertime. There's not too much of a winter here. So, yeah, my crocheting has taken a back seat and my cross stitch has come forward. So that's pretty good. Let's see. What have I done this week? It's been a very ordinary week. I don't even have a lot of soccer to talk about. I'm sure many of you that listen to me are like, "Oh, thank God." It's almost done. This Sunday is the actual cup match. It's who made it through Argentina versus Spain. So they're the two going for the cup. And then tomorrow is the third place match, and it is France and England. So my husband and my son will be rooting for England, and I'm a France girl because I'm French. I have to root for France. I'm French. So there you go. So that'll be fun. And then we're all done for 4 years and it's been okay, but I'll be glad to be done with soccer and hearing about soccer and watching soccer and it's okay. Every 4 years I can deal with it. It's fine. So I have already found a background, an ambiance to use this morning. So I guess we'll just go all start being productive. I think that's what we'll do. And I'll plan we can talk books when we come back. We'll do 30 minutes. Does that sound good? So we'll say 9:30. Come back 9:30 my time. If you're with me right now or if you're with me later, it's a 30-minute sprint. Do what you do. Enjoy. I'm going to cross stitch. Um and that is it. I will see you in 30 minutes.
Trash, waste, junk, scrap, useless, landfill, reimagined, one of a kind, beautiful.
Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Come on back. I'm like 10 minutes late. I was completely and totally consumed with my cross stitching. And I very much wanted to get this row, where is it? Right here, done. So got that done. I like this kit, but other cross stitchers out there will know what I'm talking about. Some kits come and the threads are really well packaged and separated, and sometimes you get a little card where each different color has a hole and whatnot. This particular kit did not come that way, and I started working on it. I got one stitch in, and I was like, "That's the wrong color." So then I had to go searching through this pile here for the right color green, which I found. And then once I got going, I honestly didn't want to stop. And that's why I'm 10 minutes late. But for those of you out there, what did you work on? Did you do any crafts like I did? How far did you get? Did you have trouble with your thread? That can be very frustrating. But once you get it rolling and fixed, it's okay. It's not too bad. So I will. This will probably be done this week, and then next week I'll start on something new. I always like starting on a new project. That's always fun. Always, always fun. All right. Shall we talk? Shall we talk books? Let's talk books for this particular break. Did anybody finish anything this week? What did you finish? What are you reading right now? Are you liking it? Are you not liking it? Um, I could say, okay, I forgot. Here's Tonks. Tonks is my little Harry Potter buddy. We finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets this week, and I will put the link inside the description. I have to hold the book. There we go. I'll do it this way. Dun, dun, dun. This I finished this week. Not a new read. This is a reread, and I'm listening to the Jim Dale collection of the books, and it is for this is for July, and each Harry Potter book will be, for a different month up until when the new TV series comes out in December. And that is Roxy Mood Reads and Casper's Mystery Corner. and they are doing monthly reads on the different books. So I guess this weekend I will be watching the movie. That's what I've been doing. I did that with the first book. I finished the first book and then watched the movie, and then at the end of the month, they do a discussion, and then for July, it'll be the second book, and then I'm gonna watch the movie this weekend, and they'll do a discussion the end of the month, and it's fun. I'm enjoying it. If anybody has Peacock, I don't know if you're interested. The movies are on there, and they seem to be the director's cuts, so they have all the little added bits and bobs that were not in the original ones. So I'm finding that fun because I don't think I've seen those. I own all the original Harry Potter movies, but they're the original movies with none of the director's cuts in there. So that's been fun seeing all the little extras that I didn't see the first time around. Let's see, what else did I finish this week? So I finished Harry Potter. I finished the first two books in the Murderbot series. Now, I'm going to go to Goodreads and I'm not going to talk while I do this because I tried filming a tag a couple days ago and I was using Goodreads, which is fine, but with my slow internet connection, it gets kind of splotchy. So I'm just going to get there, and once I get there, I'll start talking again. So bear with. This is and the first one was All Systems Red. I think it was All Systems Red. It's about a murder bot, and I always like to give my series the first two books. I like it. I did like it. I was a little bit disappointed because I honestly thought I would like the Murderbot books more, and they're good, but they're not enough for me to continue with the series. So, let's see. Yeah, it's just Murderbot. He doesn't even have a name. Well, is it he, she, they? It doesn't have a name. I don't think he's just Murderbot. Um, so this one, they're on a research transport vessel named Art, and I guess I'm going to assume every book is a different mission. They're okay. I know a lot of people really, really like the Murderbot series, but for me, I don't want to say I found them slow, but I guess I did find them slow. Interesting, but I'm not going to continue. So I tried the first two books. They weren't my cup of tea, and I'm glad I tried them. I wanted to try them for a long, long time, but now I know. But at least I finished a couple of things this week, so that is really, really good. And then, of course, my 26 and 2026 read for July is Babel. Babel, Babel, Babel. I had said for today to be through chapter, I believe it was 14. I'm only through chapter 12. I stopped where book 3 starts, which is I guess that's chapter 13. Yeah, chapter 13. So that's where book 3 starts. And I thought that would be a good place for this week. I have so many thoughts with this book. I think I don't know which side. I'll do this side. Anyone who is a fan of words and languages, as in where do words come from? How are they formed? How do the different languages come from each other and affect each other? How do they evolve and so forth? You will love this read. You will love it, love it, love it. It's a good read. It's very interesting. Historically, I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of history in here. I will say that R.F. Kuang, she really did her homework as far as history goes. It's very much it kind of comes and goes. Sometimes I feel like I'm reading a story, other times I feel like I'm reading a history textbook, which is okay. Um, but it's slow going. It's very slow going. I think so far the most interesting thing for me, I had already said about the stagecoach. I never knew where the term stagecoach originated from, and it's a coach. And as you hit each stage of your travel, it's a stagecoach. And then knave, which I knew knave, the medieval knave, and then the modern version of knave, but I never really knew how it got there. And it has to do with the knights had their knave, who helped them, like their valets sort of thing, and they were usually young boys or young men. But then when the time of the knights, like Knights, knights, ladies, knights, shining armor kind of thing. When that time in history went by, the knaves had nothing to do and they fell in with the highwaymen and became thieves and whatnot. Not all of them, of course, but many, many of them. And that's how we evolved into knave, which is not a nice word anymore. It's like you're a knave, you're a thief, you're untrustworthy, and so forth. You're not upstanding. So I didn't know that evolution from each to each. So I found that interesting. So there is a lot of that in this book. Where do words come from? How do they evolve? Where did the language come from? How do they evolve? A lot of that. So I'm not even sure what to share. Let's see. I don't even know if I need my spoiler. Honestly, isn't that terrible? I will take my spoiler owl just in case. Okay, so here we go. Spoiler owl is up. We will talk book. Okay, spoiler owl is there. We will talk book. So we're talking book. We left off where everyone, the students, had just finished their first year. We start off where they have started their second year. And in their second year, they just, again, study, 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 study. It's all about languages and words and languages. But they're, adapting to being at Oxford a bit more. They're finding places where they feel welcome because they're all foreigners and they're not really welcomed. So they find places they can go, shops that will encourage them to come, places they can go for food and drink and they're welcome and so forth. So they just fit in more while they're studying. They still haven't done much with silver. Honestly, we've learned not much more about the whole silver working thing. They will not learn much till they're in their fourth year, and they're only in their second year. So they do that. Really, it's just there isn't much that happened. And then towards the end of the section that I read for now, they are in their third year, and things start getting a little bit tense. There's more political upheaval, there's more social upheaval. People are starting to resent the power of the silver and how it helps those that have and makes it harder for those that don't have. Very similar to our modern times. Well, I suppose it's always been that way. That's how the world rolls. So the well to do are well to do for a reason. Um, and so there's a lot of that. There's starting to be tensions between the four friends because of their beliefs. Some think this is a good thing, and some think it's not a good thing. Robin's half brother Griffin is not around too much. There's as the thievery is becoming more prone into Babel, trying to get the silver and whatnot. Uh, People are getting caught. They're putting extra security measures on there through magic, through the silver, and people are getting caught. Robin ends up getting shot in his arm, just a flesh wound. And then, of course, Griffin has to go underground for quite some time. I mean, a long time passes and he's not really there. And then it finishes off where we're in our third year. There's a lot of political upheaval. Has come back upon the scene. He looks really, really bad. Robin doesn't know where he's been or what's happened to him. He just looks really bad. And he wants him to still, steal silver, steal these things. And Robin's like, yeah, I'm not doing this. It's too dangerous. So the two brothers are at odds. One wants Robin to help, and Robin's like, no, I don't want to hinder my place at Babel. And really that is about it. Not much went on. We really didn't learn much more about the silver. You put the bars together with the correct words which is what Babel does. Babel spends its time trying to find two words to make a match that will create power through the silver. So Babel is the main silver tower, I guess, if you want to look at it that way, and then its energy flows out from there to other parts, with currently England with this book, and it's powerful, and it runs things and all. It's very confusing. It's extremely confusing, but it's you find the right words and you engrave them on the silver bars, and you put the silver bars together, and if you've done it properly, you have a very powerful connection that will do things and help things, and that is where we are. So, that is where we are. I am going to say for next week, we can aim for 6 more chapters. I probably will do what I've been doing with this book, which is stop where it seems like it's a good place. So I stopped this time because it was the beginning of book 2, and that just seemed like a good place to stop for a week. If this carries on into August, it may, I'm not really sure, depending on what the story is like for the rest of the book. I've already picked, my book for August for 26 and 2026. I went through my spinner wheel, and I found the shortest book I have, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that for August anyway. So if this goes into, say, the first week of August, no big deal. It'll be fine. So if anybody has read this, I would be very curious, very, very curious to know what you think of it. Did you like it? Do you think it lived up to the hype? Um, I do not. I expected a whole lot of wow with this book because when it came out, it was just, babble, babble. Oh, it was just all that, all that, all that. I'm impressed with the amount of homework the author must have had to do to write this book. I mean, the history in this book, the ancient Sumerians, I mean, she goes way back. The different connections where silver, I learned more about silver. It was discovered in the Andes and it just trickled down through Europe and, wealth, wealth, wealth. I never knew all this. So that's interesting. I very much am liking the history lesson I'm getting with this book. But other than that, it's probably going to be a 4 star for me. I don't think it's going to be a 5. Very interesting, not something I'd read again. Lots and lots and lots of words, and when I say that, I don't mean like it's a big book, it's very wordy. I mean, lots of where did a word come from? How did it evolve? What is it attached to? Where did this language come from? I feel like I'm often reading a textbook, so I'm like, it's not it won't be a 5-star read for me, no way, no how, but if you've read it, I would love, love, love to know what you think about it. Am I the only one who thinks, "Wow, this was a bit overblown"? It's good. It's worth a read for sure, but it's not a big wow kind of thing. I'd love to know what you think. Add it to the comments or, whatever you want to do. I'm very curious. So next week, I'll say 6 more chapters, but if I don't make 6 more chapters, then I don't make 6 more chapters. And if we roll into August, that's okay too. So let's see. Other than Babel, I don't think I have anything. Oh, yes, I do. I am reading. Oh, what is it called? What is it called? I am reading the. It's a romance. Oh, something equation equivalent. Where's my thing? I could pull it up on Goodreads if I could remember the title. Isn't that terrible? Let me. I can pull it up on my Kindle because I'm reading it on my Kindle. That I can do. I am currently reading. Oh, there you go. The soulmate equation. Here, let's pop on over to Goodreads, and I'm not going to talk until I pull it up. And it's cute. I like it. It says single mom Jess Davis. Whoops, my screen just disappeared. Is a data and statistics wizard, but no amount of number crunching can convince her to step back into the dating world. Yeah, it's cute. It's flowing. It's flowing right along nicely. Which, when you're reading something like Babel, which sometimes flows and sometimes does not flow. It's nice to have a milder read, and this one is what I'm doing at the moment. So, the soulmate equation is what I am reading while I get through Babel. I don't think I have anything else. So, that's all the books. That is all the books I have done at the moment. Um, and then I guess Yeah, that's perfect timing. It's 10 o'clock. I guess we'll go to another live. I mean, another sprint. And I'm probably going to go back to my cross stitching and work on that. That's been fun. So let me know what you're doing. Have fun doing whatever it is you do. And we will come back in 30 more minutes. So have fun doing what you do. See you in a bit. Hello, hello, come on back. Once again, I'm late. That is so funny. I can read and I'm not late. As soon as I start doing my cross stitch projects, I'm always late. I'm late. I'm putting away my stuff right now. Well, I got a good bit done. Let me see. Let me show you. It's taking shape. It's doing its thing. I'm pretty sure it'll be finished this week. By next Friday, I'll be able to show you it, and it should be all done. I'm not sure if the back stitching will be done because I do not like back stitching, and sometimes I put that off. But the actual stitching itself will be finished, and that will be fun. Well, let's see. I guess that's about it for me this Friday. That's about my usual time. I'm usually anywhere between an hour and a half live to 2 hours Friday. I look forward to it. It's fun. I love it when people join me. I love it when people lurk. I love it when people add comments. Sometimes now, sometimes later. It's all fun. Hopefully you got something productive done while you were here. I know I didn't get any reading done, but we did talk about Babel, and I will read more between now and next Friday. And I did get a good bit of cross stitch in. And that is about it. Thank you for joining me this Friday. I'll be back next Friday for sure in the morning, 9 to 11ish, 9 to 10:30, 9 to 11 my time. Um I probably will be well, it's either going to be cross stitch, maybe I'll make a puzzle, I might be reading, or I might have something else I need to get done. I don't know. It's just a productivity couple of hours, and I look forward to it. I really, really do. So if you enjoyed yourself, either now or later, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. The algorithms pay an awful lot of attention to that. And until then, I will say thank you for watching. I hope to see you next Friday again and take care. Bye bye for now.